With my very recent completion of Link's Awakening, one of the greatest titles in the Zelda franchise so far, I've decided to make my first video on the game itself. In this video, I will be taking all 8 bosses from the game and ranking them from worst to best. All in all, this game had some of the most unique bosses in the Zelda franchise, so don't get too pissed if I use the word unique a lot. Anyways, please enjoy Best of Link's Awakening, boss ranking. At number 8, we have the Anglerfish. To be honest, this boss wasn't that bad. It was the first underwater boss battle in all of Zelda, which means it was very unique for the time it came out. It was in a cool environment underwater with a dark cave-like atmosphere, and I was so hyped when I first saw it. I thought, you're going down. And that's exactly what it did. A little too easily if I do say so myself. I feel that if they would have made this boss a little, scratch that, a lot harder, it would have made up to at least number 3. Number 7 is Moldorm. Moldorm actually presented a pretty epic fight. I remember it being very fun, kind of challenging, and all in all a pretty decent boss fight. The problem is, it wasn't very unique. Overall, it was a good boss fight, but I feel the other picks on this list had more of a unique outcome. Number 6, we have Slime Eye. To be honest, I really did find this boss very unique. There was just something about it that I liked, whether it was nailing into it with your Pegasus boots, the way it looked, or the challenge it brought forth. Anyways, I really feel that this boss brought some quality combat to the table, landing it up at number 6. At number 5, I'm putting in Facade. This boss was definitely very odd. It wasn't too much of a challenge. Basically, all you gotta do is throw a bomb into its head and then bam, it just blows it up. And yeah, it just wasn't very challenging. But I really found that its looks were just so damn cool. I personally can't remember any other boss in the Zelda series with the same concept as Facade, making its uniqueness factor especially high. If they would have made this boss a little more challenging with some better attack powers, it definitely could have had the chance for the top spot. At number 4, we have Jeannie. When I go on other forums or watch other Link's Awakening videos, I see this one getting lots of hate. What I don't understand about this is that Jeannie was personally such a unique and mostly epic boss fight. I loved the concept of having to pick him up and toss him up against a wall to break its protection. Not to mention the fight itself was honestly very challenging and took me more than one try to beat. In the end, I thought Jeannie was a very great boss. At number 3, I'm going to be putting in the Slime Eel. The aspect I really enjoyed when facing the Slime Eel was how it would appear in different places, and you would have to be the one deciding where to and where not to go. It looked very cool, and I just thought it was such a good fight, and it is definitely deserving of its spot up at number 3. This boss was cool, challenging, and definitely complemented the dungeon it was placed in. Coming in at number 2 is Hothead. I loved how this boss perfectly suited the dungeon it was in. It is a flaming being that launches very powerful balls of fire towards you and was an extremely difficult fight. It was, in my opinion, very unique and cool and was just overall such an amazing battle. Overall, I feel that Hothead was very deserving of the number 2 spot, and I even heavily considered placing it up at number 1. Finishing off at number 1, we have Evil Eagle. Damn, was this such an amazing fight. Yes, it could get annoying at times with being knocked off the tower and all, but come on, it's just part of the challenge. I feel that this boss offered an outstanding battle and highly deserved the credit I'm giving it. In the long run, it was epic, unique, cool, and had great mechanics behind it. Not to mention, I loved how it took place on the top of Eagle Tower with the sky in the background, knowing how high up you were. That really contributed to the atmosphere of the fight. Anyways, after looking at all this boss had to offer, I felt no other option but to place it up at number 1. Hey guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know this game has a lot of mixed emotions for the bosses. Some of them think they're all like good and unique, while other people might think that they suck. In my personal opinion, I really enjoyed the bosses in this game, so, please don't give me too much hate for praising them. Also, if you haven't noticed, I've actually been posting videos for the past 3 Fridays, so, I think I'm actually going to start posting every Friday from now on. So, that's good, and I can't wait for that. So, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.